continue on with this. And all right, so what did he? What? Yeah, I got sidetracked, so I don't know what was being said on the disc. All right, all right, we're gonna start off by going here.
But we lost Miller. I guess your tweet is backfired. Go look up satire. I guess you're slower than you look, Mac. You got flat tires. I'm a visionary, you a parody.
Okay, I'm a visionary, you a parody. So what you're saying, like, I don't know what you're trying to say. Why? Because he fucking did a cover of Look at Me Now and talking about fucking pancakes. Like, you find that to be the parody? Like, don't you know the shit about the history of Mac Lethal? I mean, I don't really know much about the history of Mac Lethal, but there is a such thing as, what you had said before. Like, do your fucking research. Like, this motherfucker does battle raps. Like, that's what he was known for. On top of a lot of other things, you know. He does a lot of these videos that are out now, rapping, lyrics that are sent over to him, for, like people who fucking are having marital problems or whatever, and people who write their own rhymes and ask Mac to fucking rap for him, so like, do your own research. It's not all parody when it concerns Mac Lethal.
Your catalog is embarrassing. You pushing 40, your style is corny. Stop rapping and do some parenting.
Okay, your style is corning. Your style is corny. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but he's a chopper. So if you're saying doing chopper style shit is corny, don't you think that you're saying something about Tech 9 at this given point in time? I think you are. And what else did you say, faggot?
I guess you're slower than you look, Mac. You got flat tires.
Like, he's talking about slower and he's fucking rapping in this trap bullshit.
I'm a visionary, you a parody. Your catalog is embarrassing. You pushing 40, your style is corny. Stop rapping and do some parenting.
Okay. Is there a problem with Mac Lethal being a parent? Like, yeah, so yeah, I guess it crashed. I don't know what happened. So, like, basically what you're saying is that just because he's a parent means that he can't fucking do the thing that he loves to do. It's like Mac, Mac is right though. This shit is an art. It should be respected as an art. And the only thing that you're doing really is you're just falling into the trap, of the mainstream hip hop game. You know, like, it wouldn't be surprising to me at all if, like, Tom McDonald just fell through at any given point in time, and no one would care.
Fuck, I guess it's that time of the year. Hi, I'm here to revive your career.
He doesn't need your help. And how are you supposed to help? Oh my God, look at you. Just look at you. You're dressed like such a fucking corny looking edgelord. You know what I'm saying? I think he was referring to his style being corny was a reference to the 28 styles of rap in one video by Mac. Now, that to me, I thought was very, very fucking interesting. He is hard to look at. Look at this. He's got the "I'ma get you sucker" fucking necklace, like, that he stole from Mr. T. He's got sleeves on his arms. Okay, that's no big deal. He's got this crossover fucking long hair mohawk, and it's constantly changing color. And then he's wearing Yaya the Gremlin's fucking Kevlar jacket. So, like, dude, you want to talk? Oh, like, let's also talk about the fucking septum piercing, the upper lip piercing. You've got your fucking bridge shit done. Like, oh my God, dude. Like, oh my God. Like, fucking no. Just no. Like, you have the look of somebody that I don't think any normal human being would actually take fucking seriously.
Guy, you come off so fucking weird. It's 2019, just admit that you're queer. I don't expect to get a tight response from a midlife crisis with writer's block.
writer's block, and this dude does fucking rap videos all the fucking time. You know, if anything, I'd say that Mac Lethal fucking really didn't need your help to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Even though it'd be nice to talk to a rapper who can't even write a song. Wow, look at you now. I'm selling out shows in your town. Your demographic, all old ladies. You don't appeal to a younger crowd.
Okay. How? Because, you know, Mac Lethal is no longer hopped up on Xanax? You know what I'm saying? Fucking like, because you know that's the major demographic that people are looking into as of this given point in time. Like the reason why everybody is all fucking into this trap shit in a general sense is because they're all hopped up on fucking drugs. There's very little number of trap music rappers that actually have some talent and know what they're doing. I mean, I could possibly say that you're one of them, but this is the first time that I've actually ever heard any of your shit. Tom, the kind of dude to say OMG, I can't even, but be serious when he's saying it. Like, this is the type of motherfucker that talks to you in text form.
You ain't mainstream. You ain't underground. You
um, so he's independent. I could go with that.
a specific brand of fucking lame. Your triple time flow hella boring. How you say so much and have nothing to say? You
He has everything to fucking say. Like that's kind of a fucking weak sauce point.
are all opinions. I am all facts. You are insignificant. Fall back. Need a up. Underground, you a specific brand of fucking lame. Your triple time flow hella boring. How you say so much and have nothing to say? You are all opinions, I am all facts.
Kisses. Hold on. Bad. 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 All facts. Remember that. Remember that line. Remember that all facts line.
You are insignificant. Fall back.
You are insignificant. Fall back. True Max has plenty. That's his whole YouTube channel, basically. Yeah. Dr. Teeth over here didn't actually figure that one out. No shit, Noob Saibot.
Need to update, reinstall Mac. You can.
I like that line though. You need to update, reinstall Mac. That one actually is a pretty cold line. So that's two lines that I actually find are pretty fucking cold in this diss.
Restart and then not rap.
Now then he fucking takes that back. You know, not rap, cause you're old, Mac Lethal. You're practically old. This is a young man's game for somebody who's not a young man. This cocksucker.
Picture your life. Flipping burgers, go get me some fries.
No, he makes pancakes, bro.
Cola with ice, one apple pie on the side. David, I'm trying to be nice.
No, you're not. And you're not doing a good job at fucking whatever it is. Like, oh my god, you're fucking boring with this diss.
I seen your reply in my comments.
Yeah, then why did you make this fucking diss track?
You said it wasn't about me, come on.
Oh yeah, because, you know, if it ain't about if it ain't about Tom McDonald, if it ain't about Tom McDonald, y'all. If it ain't about Tom McDonald, then I guess there's nothing needed to be said, right? There, like nothing whatsoever, because it has to be about Tom McDonald.
Just be honest. You spoke out the ass and then all of your fans started turning against you. It fucks up your pockets. You're backpedaling. You don't have enemies. You're afraid to have to deal with that energy. You're
No. Like it's just easy to turn the other cheek. You know, like I mean, like look at you. I mean, you're just kind of a dickhole and a douchebag. You're very fucking basic for today's reality. Like, like, don't you think that you need to be kind of a, you know, I don't know, normal if you want to fucking be exactly opposite from everybody else that's in this fucking game at this point?
Lying and trying to make up a save. You said it, you meant it. Dave, it's too late. Oh dear, I can't believe I have to set this shit straight. Man, old ears.
Oh god. Okay, so another old ears basically. I mean, that's another old joke. So,
Afraid to have to deal with that energy. You're lying and trying to make up a save. You said it, you meant it. Dave, it's too late. Oh dear, I can't believe I have to set this shit straight. Man, old ears, I hope you hear exactly what I say. Man, I'm here. You said you didn't even know my name, dawg. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again. It's Tom McDonald, bitch.
Okay, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tom McDonald, bitch. Honk 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 honk. I'm trying to figure this out right. So hold on. Hold on. Okay. Here's one nipple. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, basically Durkadur, yeah, you're Tom fucking McDonald. Okay, so what's funny to me is if you take a look at the Instagram over there, you take a look at that Instagram, like he wants, like this was another fail. Now that I'm looking at it, don't you think? Don't you think that for somebody who's like talking shit about fucking Mac Lethal's drug problems, don't you think that you would want to have something that's not mentioning Hangover Gang? Like, is it really that fucking really just fucking wow? And yes, we are going to be getting into Mac Lethal's single wife female. We are going to be going through the other two. So it's up to you whether or not you want to fucking sit here and laugh along with me on this one. But I do have to say this though, I do need to take a quick break. I am a little bit parched, to be perfectly honest. All right, so yep. So okay, I'll be right back. All right. Shit. All right, and I'm back. So let's go ahead and get into the next track. Here it is, Mac Lethal.
I got a little story about a single white female. Her name is Tammy, but you'll need some fine details. She gets up on the internet and argues.
See, like, I watch Mac Lethal and I really enjoy his style of video and shit. It's just a dude chilling in his house. I will say that. And comes off rather strong. Uh, so let's go ahead and start off with this one.
I got a little story about a single white female. Her name is Tammy, but you'll need some fine details. She gets up on the internet and argues with strangers, cause inside she's full of insecurity and anger.
Like, that's actually a true statement. Like, most people who fucking do that shit, like, it's because they're afraid of something about themselves that they don't want people to fucking find out. Doesn't that sound right, Chuck? You know, it's the same thing when it concerns this type of stuff. And yeah, I think that it's kind of funny because, like, he doesn't change his YouTube style for, you know, any fucking reason. So yeah, we'll go ahead and like, he looks like this still shot right here makes Mac Lethal look like he's trying to fucking imitate Rocky Balboa, doesn't he? Hey yo. Oh, absolutely. All right. Probably, but like, you got to remember though. Let's see. He did slow down his rapping because Tom says that all he does is rap fast. Yeah, and this is actually some old school, like, you know, this is a old school beat and shit that he got from Sunners, and so like he decided to do this old school.
Tries to be edgy, that's her rap ploy.
Right.
But back in the day, she was a frat boy. She says everybody hates her, but no one even cares.
That's very true. Like, especially in this fucking subculture we live in.
So now I'm gonna grab the bitch and throw her by the hair. Hey yo, single white female, it's time to make the J burn. Where's your fucking balls, bitch? You acting like you Grey Worm.
I like that. Like, see, like, that's another thing that's a plus in fucking, you know, the way that we fucking do disses and shit, is to try to stay relevant and do this type of shit, you know, because this is like, you know, honestly, at the same time too, like, he's doing this in kind of just like 1 or 2 takes, doing this type of shit. Yeah, exactly, Captain Flannel, because Grey Worm has no junk. He's a fucking eunuch. All right.
How you gonna let a little tweet hurt your feelings? Did I bruise your ego, little girl? What are you revealing?
And that's another truth too. You know, it's like you said before. And, you know, we've, and people, you know, and people like myself, you know, like, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, and people who fucking do this type of shit are generally trying to hide something about themselves, and it's generally their own insecurities.
Your whole fucking gimmick is claiming everybody's too PC and sensitive. So why you want some victim shit? If somebody don't like you, that shit straight troubles you. Why the fuck you acting like an SJW? You rapping like you want to make America great again, but you're not even American, Tammy. You're Canadian.
No, that's funny. You know, what's funny is, like, I legitimately could just say fuck it and let this go, because he's not, like, the only time that I can really stop saying shit is if, you know, there is some sort of a fucking euphemism that's being played, but this one is kind of just straight and far out.
You live in the safest fucking country in the world, and you act like you're repressed, man. You're such a little girl.
And that's another true statement. That reminds me a lot about fucking Deadmaster trying to say that Vancouver, Canada was the murder capital of North America. Like, he tried to sound hard, but I ended up looking into it, and it was like the Picton farm murders, and it was like 50 people who were killed over the span of 20 years. And Canada is like the safest fucking country ever. But then again, both myself and Mac Lethal, we could be wrong, because there could be some gang shit going up in Canada, but it's Canada, so nobody notices.
Speaking of little girls, you want to diss my daughter? Damn, that's a cheap shot. That's so damn disgusting, man. Well, I can throw cheap shots too. Let's talk about the fact your girlfriend used to suck off R.A. the Rugged Man.
Now that's funny. So, like, yeah, it's basically like, okay, look, if you didn't fucking mention the daughter, that probably wouldn't have been brought up about R.A. the Rugged Man. Hell, like, nothing about Nova Rockefeller would have been brought up.
Wanna say I'm rapping filler? Your girl is a king of the dot groupie that be letting rappers filler. We got mutual friends, they gave me dirt, these are facts.
Oh shit, here come the facts.
Your girlfriend ghost writes half your raps.
Now, there was a guy that I ended up watching doing the interview, like doing a review of this exact same video, and he ended up saying, I don't see what the problem is about having somebody else ghostwrite your raps. Here's the problem. Fucking hip-hop originated as a fucking art form. Like, if you're not writing your own shit, you're not an artist. You can't even consider yourself to be a fucking rapper. You know, okay, it's true. As a Canadian, there's gang shit, but not everyone and their grandma has a gun, so it's pretty peaceful. Like like I've heard in a vast majority of Canada, like literally nobody fucking locks their doors. You could literally just walk into a random house and steal half their shit if they're not home. Like if an American fucking came up there with the intent to steal some shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like Dr. Dre and Eazy-E, maybe. But you know, like Dr. Dre ended up writing, wasn't it Dr. Dre or something like that? Let's see. I'll admit I do write my own shit as a rapper, but I will have people ghost write my hooks, right? But like, if I mean, at least fucking write the shit, and then be like, okay, look, I've got this, but I don't have a hook for it. Like, I mean, you can brainstorm with people, but if somebody's just like, "Oh, here you go, have a song," does that really make you a fucking rapper? You know what I'm saying? At least collaborate with a motherfucker.
On YouTube, the biggest video of mine has more views than all your fucking videos combined. Speaking of YouTube,
I actually looked that up. He was a little bit off. Just based off of that. I don't know if he looked at channels or if he looked it up on Social Blade or what, but I mean, like, he still does get, you know, like, I think after, I don't know, this might have been like prior to the, you know, the two disses that Tom McDonald put out, because both of those disses actually have like 1.6 million views. I know, Madness. I mean, I've been, like, every time I've been there, it's been rather peaceful. So like, fucking okay. So Ice Cube and MC Ren wrote all the tracks for NWA, but Ice Cube and MC Ren were in NWA, so that kind of doesn't count. It's like, okay, if you're a solo rapper, write your own shit, because that's the stuff that comes from your heart. If you are right, if you're rapping somebody else's shit, you know, if you're rapping something else that somebody else wrote, there's no heart in it. And hip hop originated as an art form about the heart. That's one of the reasons why, like, battle raps and shit and freestyles, like, that's important. But that was definitely one thing I should say that Mac Lethal had off. And as of right now, I think this video has 1.1 million views. And Lethal Injection and Mac Lethal Sucks from Tom McDonald, both of those have about like 1.6 million. Where he's getting these views, I have no idea, because he has like 470 some thousand subscribers, which I'm actually very surprised at.
claim that I'm irrelevant. I got 2 million more fucking subscribers than you do.
Yeah, and let's see. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna look something up. So, because I didn't actually look this up, so I'm gonna look this up now. So I'm gonna look up Mac Lethal's channel, and then I'm also going to look up. Okay, so let's see. All right, so Mac Lethal started his channel, joined October 28th, 2006, right? And he has 2.3 million subscribers. Now here's Tom McDonald. And Tom McDonald, okay. Shut up. I don't care. Tom McDonald started his channel May 11th, 2009. And he has 485,538 subscribers. Now, Tom McDonald also only has 36 videos on his channel. And Mac Lethal, on the other hand, has, let's see, how many videos? How many videos does Mac have? Mac Lethal has 137 videos. So he has 100 more videos than Tom McDonald does. Yeah. Blaze never wrote his own music, he just performed it. There was a lot of stuff that Blaze has actually performed, that he wrote himself. But, we all gave him shit too for Jamie writing half of fucking, what was it? Like, didn't he write like half of Clockwork Gray or something like that? Or it was like half of fucking Colton Grundy. So, like, we definitely went hard on him about that. Tom also gets a bunch of hate views. Right. Especially after this shit.
You wear women's clothes and Nicki Minaj break.
Oh my god, that is so funny. And that is not even fucking superimposed. And look at him, he's also wearing a fucking turtleneck and he's got like a gold choker around him. Oh my god.
Cause you gotta hide the fact that you secretly got AIDS. You think that I'm not paid? Silly bitch, I'm a millionaire. You want proof? Meet me at the bank and I'ma kill you there.
Now that's actually pretty funny. That was funny when I first heard it.
White on white violence, damn it's snowing. You're the fucking rap equivalent of Candace Owens. I heard you block people on Twitter because they told you Mac Lethal is bigger. Sweet Jesus, you're bitter.
Now, I could actually see that happening. Tom McDonald is a fucking crybaby.
What's the matter, Lele Pons? Did my lethal injection get stuck in your vajayjay wrong?
Oh, this is exactly what I was talking about with the play on words and shit, because fucking Tom McDonald's track was called Lethal Injection. And he fucking said, did you get my lethal injection up your vajayjay wrong? Because he's a pussy. Oh, damn, that was a fucking cold ass fucking line.
Oh, what's the matter, Meth Lamore?
Meth Lamore. Oh, damn, that's a good one as well. Look into my eyes. Jesus Christ, Mac.
You need another stupid white boy gimmick to move some units at the record store.
Ooh. Oh, damn. That also is funny.
You're not a lyricist. You're not controversial.
Those are true facts. Just based off of what I've seen right there. He's not a lyricist. He's not controversial.
No one is offended by you, and that really hurts you, bro.
I agree.
You lie about your height. You're not sick.
Wait, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh my god. That's funny.
6'5", you little man. You look like Kid Rock. Units at the record store. You're not a lyricist. You're not controversial. No one is offended by you, and that really hurts you, bro. You lie about your height. You're not 6'5". You.
During his frat boy years. Oh my god. Holy shit. He is not tall.
You little man, you look like Kid Rock had a meth baby with Lil Xan. You look like Lil Pump had a crack baby with Bad Baby.
Damn. See, that's another thing too. Like, his Bad Baby is relevant.
What's the matter, Elsa? Why you acting sad lately? I'm a martial artist. You fake wrestle, bitch. You aren't the man, but you do look like Becky Lynch.
Now, one thing I'm definitely going to say when it concerns that particular line, the only reason why you would say Becky Lynch is because it rhymes with bitch. But No, like somebody ended up saying, "Nah, dog. He looks with his hair braids and shit. He looked more like fucking Luna Vachon." You know what I'm saying? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring right now, this man is a Canadian who would give anything to be American. Standing 5'8", 6'5",
All
weighing
right.
72 pounds, Tammy
Did it say All Star on the side of his pants?
McDogford. Oh shit, let's watch this wrestling video.
I honestly do kind of want to watch the whole video though. I did hear that it is on Tom McDonald's fucking Facebook or something.
Oh my god, what kind of fucking move is that? What is that?
That's called the penis injection.
In your diss song, you tried to say that I was gay, right? You're the motherfucker that be dressing up in gray tights. See, you and other half-naked men can fucking play fight.
You know, like, you got to remember, though, like, you were just on tour with ICP, and they have wrestled in every major corporation, so yeah, as a wrestler, I still do find this funny. I mean, not as a wrestler, but as a wrestling fan. That's not, are you sure that's a Kyle Driver move? Like, it could be. Could be a CPN move on Big Will. Could be an everyman move on Sid Jones.
You just need an excuse to lay there and take pipe. In America, hog is another.
Mm-hmm. Penis hanging out of barn door of boxer shorts. That's what hog means.
The word for dick, which is the reason that you have it tatted underneath your lip.
Wow. Like, yeah, like if you noticed.
Other half-naked men can fucking play fight. You just need an excuse to lay there and take pipe. In America, hog is another word for dick, which is the reason that you have it tatted.
Yup. Hog. Like, over in the mouth area, like on the upper lip, he should have in the same font, insert. Just write insert on his mustache line. Yeah, his wrestling does suck, just based off of what I had seen.
Underneath your lip, cause you love dick, bro. You give enough head. You wear nail polish, motherfucker. Nuff said.
Ho, 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 ho. Yeah. Okay, so Mox is saying hog equals hangover gang. Well, he fucked up. Now he needs to come up with a new name. It's an acronym, just like NFL. Yeah, but you know, acronyms can be reused for other things. You know? Like hog could also mean, let's see, hogs only, guys. Yeah, I mean, like the dude sucks dick. That's basically the construct. The dude's a fact.
You ain't skilled, be quiet. You look like Billie Eilish did too many pills and got filled with violence and killed her stylist. I heard your diss, bitch. I ain't bust a sweat. You diss ICP, homie. Your girl's a juggalette.
That's right. You know what else? You know what he could have fucking posted instead of this picture of yeah. Oh damn. Here. Like he wrote like it says here on her fucking arm. And on top of that, like she's painted up like Violent J. That's actually funny. You know, Joe Bruce, Violent J of the Insane Clown Posse. Should have also posted the text messages as well. Like, just post the text messages on top of this.
You say I'm in my 30s like this shit is a bad thing. I'm healthy and I'm rich and I'm living my rap dreams. My kids go to a nice private school. I got a sick fucking house. I own my own pool.
Right. You know, like, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, shit, if it was me fucking trying to do a rap battle with Tom McDonald, you know, then he could have all the things that he wanted to say about the fact that I live in my mom's basement. But this is, you know, Mac Lethal we're talking about. You know, I'm 36 years old. Mac Lethal's like, what, 38, 39, something like that? You know, like, nothing that Tom McDonald can say about, you know, about his health and him being old and all that other stuff. People get old. Like, that's what I was talking about in the first disc. There's really nothing big, you know, there's no real big deal about the fucking you know, about the age of a person. You know, we all know time consumes everything. Eventually, Tom McDonald will be in the same footing as Mac Lethal and where he's at this given point in time. You know what I'm saying? You know, eventually Tom McDonald is going to be 38, and then he's going to have other motherfuckers that are going to be fucking bitching at him because he's old. Let's try to keep in mind of what it's gonna be like for fucking Tom McDonald in 10 years when the game is completely changed away from all of this stupid fucking trap music, uh, you know, and mumble rap bullshit that's popular as of right now. You know, and then the next version of hip hop comes in, and Tom McDonald's gonna do the exact same thing that Mac Lethal's doing right now. Except he will legitimately have a reason to play victim. You know, because old.
How the fuck you gonna try to say I'm having an identity crisis? You're a 30-year-old man dressing like this.
That was gay. Like, oh my god. That was like metrosexual plus. And it looked like he was on a fucking moped on top of it.
I wear normal clothes. I don't need controversy and shock value. I grab the mic and pour my soul.
And that's what hip-hop is.
Let this shit be a lesson in how you thirst fame. From here on out, your name is infinitely cursed, man. Cause if you say your last name, you have to say my first name. Bitch, my fucking rap name is in your fucking birth name, Mac!
That's all that needed to be said at that point in time. Like, for real, just... Yeah, but you knew what I meant. Metrosexuals aren't gay, they are flamboyant straight men. I know, yeah, yeah, I know. Right, but you knew what I meant. But yeah, boom. Fucking keep that in mind with this. Like, keep this in mind. Mac. Anytime that Tom McDonald has to fucking say his name, he has to say Mac Lethal. For real. Now, Mac Lethal did end up saying this is his first and last response. So, yeah. So yeah. And he's gone. So with that being said, we go into the third one. We go into the third diss. So round one, as far as I'm concerned, that definitely goes to Mac Lethal. And a lot of people are saying that. But a lot of people have also said that Tom McDonald was basically fucking baiting him in. Yeah, but how is Mac the guy who always looked the same and dressed the same, have an identity crisis, and Tom, who was a frat boy now, metro gay straight, not having an identity crisis? Right. That's what I'm saying. All right, so next track.
Oh my god.
So this is called Mac Lethal Sucks. Apparently, like off the rip, like the last video was called Single White Female, which was making fun of the name like straight white male, right? Now this track is called Mac Lethal Sucks, and the only reason I could think why Genie Pants over here would actually name it Mac Lethal Sucks is so that way Mac Lethal can't fucking take the name of the track and make fun of it on the title. So let's go ahead with this.
Our beats on the track.
Okay, so we already have an open watermark.
Listen, I think I can hear it. Mac Lethal is hyping himself in the mirror. His wife tries to tell him that she's getting curious. He just yells, "Shut the fuck up, it's this Tom guy's serious."
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a lame song title. Mac Lethal Sucks. So, get this, like, yeah, he fucking sped it up a little bit. which is funny because didn't he just fucking talk shit about Mac Lethal fucking being a chopper?
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna wait here for my Zanny bars. When is Jamie Nicole fucking showing up to sell me this shit?
Tower beats on the track.
Listen, I think I can hear it. McLethal is hyping himself in the mirror.
Hyping himself in the mirror.
His wife tries to tell him that she's getting curious. He just yells, "Shut the fuck up, it's just Tom Guy's serious." I hoped you would kill it. I'm always an optimist. Thought your response would be flawless and awesome. It's gotta be hard finding time to perfect all your rhymes every night at Narcotics Anonymous.
Oh, like, I'll give him that. But, like, the way that he fucking set that up. The way that he set that up was actually pretty fucking tight. But once again, you know, like I said, you know, he's over the shit. So why are you fucking doing that? Like, didn't he fucking get over the fucking drugs like a few years ago? Isn't he, like, isn't Mac Lethal like a couple? Tom used to rap about doing drugs though, and just the look of him, like he looks like he is drugs. Once again, and he fucking look like you could see in this video, he is a little bit shook because like he put a hat on for one. So like while he's like standing behind the trap house waiting for Miss Jamie Nicole, he's wearing a fucking backwards hat and he also put on a different chain. And the funny thing is, like, this is so hypocritical of him to talk shit about Mac Lethal fucking being a chopper, and here he is trying to do the chop shit.
Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave. I'm not even trying. You don't scare me at all. If you did a drive-by, I'd wave.
Oh, that one was actually pretty funny. I know about it. Dude. Okay, look. We see Tom McDonald here in his wrestling gear, genie pants and shit like that. Like, does he look tough? I'll just say I think it's a pretty fair match the way Tom flows kind of bests Mac though. Like, Mac actually threw him another bone, saying, okay, look, you said that all I do is rap fast. Well, here, now I slowed it down. And he gave him a fucking, he actually gave him a fucking, you know, a fucking battle rap style. And apparently now he's doing the fucking chopping. But the funny thing is, like, yeah, that drive-by I'd wave line, that's actually pretty funny.
It's so cute when you rap. It's like I'm watching my dad.
Wait, what? It's like watching my dad? So your dad had you when your dad was 8 years old?
They using iPad. You should just give it back. You've been sober like 8 years.
Yeah, you've been sober like 8 years, so why do you keep bringing it up?
The type of guy who can't have a beer.
He has a beer every now and again. Yeah, I know, Danny boy. This is my channel. I do what I want. I don't care. And not to mention, this dude fucking picks the shit up, so I'm gonna have to.
A single drink and need to get some coke and probably suck a dick for a painkiller.
You just said something about him fucking being sober for like 8 years. You bring back the fucking drug thing. Stop it.
You party animal, you bad boy, you're a crazy son of a gun.
Yeah.
All that karate and still you're a pussy, you tap on my shoulder and run. Where are you going?
Okay.
I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own pool, kids in private school, you the fucking mother of the year.
Okay, so what? Like, I hope you have kids and you have to do the same thing. So that way people can shove it in your fucking face. And this is coming from somebody else who's a fucking father. You're naughty.
You keep talking millions, I googled your wealth. You are worth 2, Dave, I am worth 12. You're tweeting at YouTube, somebody help with my monetized videos. Dave, that's a tell. Broken, ugly, short and stubby, 40-something with a face that was born for punching. Act tough, but I know at your core it's muffins. The type to wife up the first horror, fuck them. Big bad Dave, got the Ellen cosign. Cool. Try to ride that wave till Hollywood sign. Fool. You were so excited just to get invited. Teeth were freshly white and couldn't cheese enough. You said, I love rap because it's counterculture. Dave, counterculture is who beats you up.
Okay, so there was a lot of that shit to go over. What is Tom what is Tom McDonald's net worth? I don't know. Let's look it up. All right, so let's see. Open up Google. All right, so Tom McDonald net worth. Let's see. All right. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Estimated net worth. Well, according to celebstrendnow.com, Tom McDonald's net worth is approximately $100,000 to $1 million. You're worth 12, huh? You're worth 12? Lies. Once again, like you try to talk about all facts. No, you're not worth you're worth half of what Mac Lethal is. Shut up. Stop looking at me like that. No, I'm telling you the truth, hog. You hog sucker. You're only worth half of Mac Lethal. Fail. Fail, bro. Shut up. All right, so let's get back to idiot.
My future has Grammys.
Okay, fail right there. No. Maybe he meant $12. Maybe that's all that he left in his. Maybe that's all the change in his fucking. You know, maybe the $12 is the change in his fucking genie pants right there. You're looking in the wrong place. I have high doubts of that. But I'm not going to spend all night trying to fucking look up actual net worth.
Your future is handies from Tammy, imagining baddies in nasty pajamas and transplanting hair to your head from your fanny.
Transplanting hair from your head to your fanny. Like that, you know, because he's bald. But, you know, like this idiot, on the other hand, you know, like he fucking gets hair extensions and shit from Nicki Minaj's bush. So, what the fuck?
I saw you doing teeth commercials. Do an actor, Dave. I don't need rehearsals. I'll piss in your mouth till you wheeze and gurgle and stomp on your head till your cheeks are purple.
Okay. I'm having too much fun here. Oh, yeah, you got a good point there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Fuck it. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to search on the same website. Oh, what do you know? Nova Rockefeller, also from Canada. Estimated net worth in 2019, 100,000 to $1 million. Like previous year's net worth is currently under review, according to this website. Yeah, so like, yeah, that's it. So it's basically her and Tom McDonald are worth the same. So, so yeah. All right, so like let's get back to this flow, eh?
I was a wrestler. I wore spandex. You were a customer. You did Xanax.
Yeah, back in the day, 8 years ago. Get over it. He's sober now. Stop.
I'll take you and your bitch by the ear and then
Suck it.
smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a fucking loser's in your DNA. This ain't a punchline. It's a
wrestling. He did a wrestling reference. Sick, son. Yes, and it was the Austin era. On top of that, the Attitude Era.
till your cheeks are purple. I was a wrestler, I wore spandex. You were a customer, you did Xanax. I'll take you and your bitch by the ear and then smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a fucking loser's in your DNA. This ain't a punchline, it's a PSA. The chromosomes from your mom and pop create retards and they name them Dave. Nobody's safe to wife you to chain up her legs, remove all her eggs, put them in bags and then lock them away in the safe and send it away on a plane. I'm lucky that I know CPR. My girl heard you this and she died laughing. She was bummed we waited like a week and then she went right back into Minecrafting.
Yeah, because like, well, so like basic, you know what's funny? This explains why Nova Rockefeller hasn't done anything in 11 months. Because she's been too busy fucking writing shit for you, writing your shitty disses, and fucking playing Minecraft all the time. Like, she's not doing anything for herself. Great. Yeah, I looked that up. She has not had a YouTube upload in like 10 or 11 months. So, just for the sake of hearing it again, I want to hear what he has to say about Nova.
Put them in bags and then
Who didn't used to do Xanax? Me. You know, but I'm like one step away from fucking straight edge.
locked them away in the safe and sent it away on a plane. I'm lucky that I know CPR. My girl heard you this and she died laughing. She was bummed we waited like a week and then she went right back into Minecrafting. My girl was on Def Jam. Your girl looked like Death Fam. She the Grim Reaper, knew I'd spit ether. She collecting the soul of a dead dad.
Your girl was on Def Jam. Yeah. But, you know, like, like, don't you think at some point, since ICP was on Def Jam at one point, don't you think anybody could literally just walk into Def Jam and be like, I want a contract. Congratulations, you greenlit.
They're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you Chris Benoit to solve all your problems.
Yeah, oh, yeah, see, like, that's the one thing that a lot of people have missed. You're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you Chris Benoit them. Like another wrestling reference, and damn. And he's basically saying that, yeah, he's going to create a double murder homicide, you know, like a double murder suicide when he fucking says that, you know, when, you know, once he hears this diss, apparently.
Shame and embarrassment, all of the comments from fans you had. I saw it, you lost them. Ain't dropped a...
No, he didn't lose shit. Like, he doesn't have as many fucking, you know, he doesn't have as many fucking views as you do on the last video, but still, he definitely fucking bodies your channel.
Album in 4 years, dog. Rapping is your hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. Because guess what he probably did with the fucking money that he ended up getting? Investments like a wise person. Like, take a look at the fucking house that he's in and everything. Oh my god, like, everything is astonishing. He even has a fucking pet parakeet. Boom.
My career less than a year, 20,000 physical copies.
Ooh, 20,000. 20,000 physical copies. Who gives a shit? Who legitimately gives a shit? 20,000 physical copies of his music in less than a year. Woohoo. You know, as a matter of, I'm gonna take a look at something. Not, you know, just out of curiosity. Let's see. Is this... I want to see if this actually shows... Is there like a way to fucking see like how many album sales? Because like 20,000 physical copies really isn't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. All right, cool. Like that makes no sense to me. Like how are you supposed to fucking make that as a, like, are you still talking about your shit? Like, are you talking about your shit? Let me rewind that and see if that is what he's talking about.
Problems, the shame and embarrassment, all of the comments from fans you had. I saw it, you lost.
Okay, so yeah, people lose fucking comments, you know, commenters. Who cares?
Lost them. Ain't dropped an album in 4 years, dog. Rapping is your hobby. My career less than a year, 20,000 physical copies.
Okay, I totally missed that.
My career less than a year, 20,000 physical copies.
Your career less than a year, 20,000 physical copies. Like, hold on a second. I want to see this again. I'm gonna go back to his fucking YouTube channel. Stop that. Let's see. So, yeah, but you know, like he's been on, you know, like he's got videos that reach to 5 years ago. You know, he's got videos that reach to to that much, and then in the last year, like in the last year, like he's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18. He's done 18 videos in the last fucking. No, like I'm looking at this from a perspective, from my personal perspective. You can go ahead and call it a disappointment. This is just my opinion. My opinion is that like this dude is full of fucking shit. And I'm giving him credit where credit is due. But like for real though, like is 20,000 physical copies released in less than a year that big of a fucking deal? Like I would think that it would be more than that. Like just because fucking Mac Lethal didn't have something come out in the last little bit, that don't mean shit.
I have millions of streams, I'm living your dream. You're a glorified YouTuber, look like a meme. Go to stupid extremes, definition of try hard. Watch me rap after eating a Tide Pod.
Oh, that one was funny. Like, at least that was kind of sort of relevant.
Dying for attention, that's why you started this little beef.
He didn't start shit. Like, I already covered that right at the very beginning. Like, you were the one who ended up creating the first fucking diss. You were the one who ended up fucking thinking that Mac Lethal was talking about you, and Mac Lethal straight up told you, and then you didn't want to believe it. Like that is the shit. Like that's the shit that is the case.
You're so desperate to expect that right after this ends, your sex day probably leak. You've been on Ellen and Rogan, why aren't you a star? Here, let me tell you, it isn't the bars, it's the way that you look, it's the way that you are. Nope.
Okay, so yeah, he dresses normal, and that's the reason why he's not a star. He does have his own stuff independently. And yeah, he does stuff with ICP and shit like that. He's done multiple shows and tours with them. So like that's not that big of a deal. Like he's doing the shit on his own.
Nobody cares about your music no more. Dog, you do impressions. You rapping 20 styles and you think it's flexing. I got a question. Why you gotta pretend to be everyone else to resemble impressive? I killed you already. This don't need a sequel. I'm honestly bored with this shit.
No, you don't. It's not that you're bored. It's just that you're fucking high on Xanax right now. That's why you look the way you do in this particular shot.
Feels like I'm kicking the corpse's shoes. You can't afford to feel horrible doing you like this. How many rappers wrote your response? Come on, Dave. Give him credit. I know you sent text. I saw with my eyes. I know what you said, Dave. I read it. You a real piece of shit. Not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit. I'm
like, okay. Is he really that shitty? I mean, look at you. You're acting like a goddamn child. Like, holy shit, act your age, goddammit.
I'm on like 5 minutes, shit, let me see. You were canceled and fired from MTV. The network wanted something fresh and clean. I bet any day they'll be calling me. You left rhymes hairs cause you had to. You didn't walk away, wasn't something you planned, dude. Got lost in the drugs and the whirlwind. Caught pants down with another man's girlfriend. Piece of shit. Nah, like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit fucked a piece of shit and got an STD, you're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never thought you'd be dead first. I'm a
like, oh god. Like, did you really have to yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it. Is like he is fucking triggered at this point. Like, he is fucking triggered. That's why he's acting this way.
Put you both in the oven. When you get burned, I'ma put you both in a pet urn. Piss into the bottle, mix it up and turn the ash into plaster. Give it to your bitch. Tell her make statues of me just to capture my win. My girl will just spit in her face and we'll dip, get a hand.
Like, he's so fucking on point to believe that he's winning so far. Why? Just because he's now made a second trap, trap song, but he, like, threw fucking speed rap into it.
Hammer and come back and smash it to bits. Put a plaque in its place so that no one forgets that your biggest mistake was as good as it gets for a guy whose career doesn't even exist. It's the peak of the mountain for you. This is it. You're
like that's the reason why I'm a little bit sidetracked on this one, Carl. I figured I might as well point this out to you because I know this motherfucker's triggered and that's why I'm making fun of it.
Your aesthetic is pathetic, you don't get it, I'm prophetic. Your rap pathetics are boring, fucking Guinness World Record. Be careful where you were headed, I'm cemented as a legend. David Sheldon severed head is destined to be the evidence.
Yeah, see, like, he fucking slurred right there.
Every room you ever enter, I will always be the elephant. While you try to fit this capital L into development.
Like, that one didn't sound fucking flow. Like, that didn't sound like a very strong part of the flow either. You know, so, like, stay out of this element. Just stick to the fucking Zanny bars like you were used to.
You dead in London, I send a letter to heaven that explodes when it opens. I hope it gets your attention. I can smell it, you sweating, and it's 11:11. I make a wish that when you die, you come back resurrected, so I can kill you again and again and again for the record. If you're feeling kind of froggy and you jump, you get dissected. Oh,
like, I actually like that one, so I could kill you again and again and again. That one was actually pretty funny.
Oh dear, I can't believe I had to set this shit straight.
You didn't. All you did was you just showed your butt hurt.
Man, old ears.
Once again, old ears. Oh, another old joke. You're like 8 years younger than him. Like, bruh. Stop that.
I hope you hear exactly what I say, man. I'm here. You said you didn't even know my name, dog. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again. It's Tom McDonald, bitch.
Ching ching. Yeah. But you know what? You still had to say Lethal's name when you said it. Let's see. Can you not see the first diss song was a draw to get Mac to respond and then hit with his skill? Like I said, I love Mac Lethal, but to say this track is whack is wrong. No, like, it's not whack. It's just complete and utter butthurt. You know what I'm saying? Mac Lethal has an album named 1111. Is that like the second fact in the song? Pretty much. Like, you know, his flow, other than the part where he fucking tries to do the chop, which, don't ever try to do that again. Yeah. You know what? Fuck. Hold up. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm coming to get you. Coming to get you. Just stop trying to chop. All right. Now that I got that out of my system. So, with that being said, like, the way I look at it, the way that I look at it, like, the flow is actually all right. It's not that bad of a fucking song, but it's just a lot of fucking misconceptions when it concerns the things that he said about Mac Lethal. And to top it off, like, you can just feel the unmitigated butthurt. Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, because, you know, he's got a fucking pillow face. That's why my fist was able to sink right into his fucking jaw. So it's like, look, we know. You're not used to this fucking internet shit. You've been making videos for what? You've had an open channel since what? 2009? We can understand with with the way that you look and everything, like, you're used to being the fucking frat boy and everything, and now that you look like a fucking pilled out metrosexual edgelord, you know, you're not used to the way that things are going on the internet and everything. We understand, Tom McDonald, but the fact is like, dude, like, everything that you're saying just shows so much fucking butthurt on here. Like, that's a problem. That's why I have a problem with this track. It's not because I think that his flow sucks or anything like that. Okay, cool. He can chop. So can Mac. Mac doesn't have to fucking really prove anything because he's been in the game a lot longer and a lot deeper than this fuckhead. So, as far as I'm concerned, Mac really doesn't have to respond, but if he does, great, grand, and wonderful. See, enjoy the hip hop. See, I bet we aren't going over Mac Lethal's song bar for bar, are we? Wondering why? Love you, bro, but be real with me. Because, like, I'm following, like, I've been following this shit, but I'm at least giving this dude credit where credit is due. Some of the things that he says on his flow, I actually like the style of it, but it's a lot of inconsistencies with a lot of the things that he ended up saying. You know, when it concerned Mac Lethal's flow, there wasn't really a whole lot of stuff that I could say that he didn't say himself. Like, there wasn't really a whole lot of there really wasn't a whole lot of shit that Mac Lethal was saying that I had to basically fucking interpret that we haven't fucking go over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already went over his fucking shit. So are we gonna see a continuation of this shit? Kind of, hopefully. I'm kind of hoping that that we actually see Mac Lethal. Now, a lot of people have said that, this is probably a fabricated beef. But as far as I'm concerned, I really don't think Mac Lethal has to. If he does, it will be enjoyable. So with that done and out of the way, there's actually a couple other videos that I wanted to play to get away from this shit. There's 2 more videos that I want to play, and the next one, this is basically my nerd nut. So if you guys don't know, E3 ended up going on, and I know that there's a lot of stuff that everybody is excited about. Basically, there's one thing that I've been excited for since probably about 2006, and it's finally coming. And when it comes out, I will be too. And this is it. Yeah! Yes, look at her. Look at her, it's Aaron. Look at this. Oh god. Pick for pick. The zoom out. The zoom out on this. Oh god, this is just wonderful. Just the zoom out of Midgard. Oh, I saw this shit and I was just oh, Jesus Christ.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Like, fucking, Square Enix. Square Enix, oh my god, where did you find this beautiful fucking voice acting? And look at this. Look at this.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
And this fight sequence. Look at this. Oh god, I'm looking forward to this. Did you see who was on the back of that?
You can have it.
Okay, look, it's Jesse and Cloud. Like, it's Jesse and Cloud. That was Jesse on the back of the fucking bike. And it's like an extension of the original game. Like, Jesse was dead by the bike scene in the first one.
For saving my life.
It's a materia. And look, if you look real close, like on the right over here, you can see the materia inserted into the Buster Sword. People, like, just normal NPCs are walking around Midgar. There's actual cars and shit. Like, this is dope. Like, it looks like a trash heap that Midgar was. Like, this is actually what it's supposed to be. Okay. Oh, yes.
You think he's a keeper?
Yes.
Oh my god.
There he was. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fighting the scorpion.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice.
Like, everything about this just looks awesome. Everything.
Help me!
Adding on. Look, I want to know what that is. It's the fighting, like the fighting in real time, the blocking in real time. I cannot wait to play this game. Oh, he did the braver.
Arlene.
Tifa. Wow, Tifa's titties got smaller, if you ask me.
Have you been a good girl?
Look, there was even materia in the gun. Taking a shot.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
Wow.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference.
This is so
But
wonderful.
not like this. I feel trapped.
She's got red eyes. Like, did she have red eyes in the original game? It was hard to tell, but still, like, hell yeah. Like as far as I'm concerned, back to the beef. If Mac responds, he's gonna murder him. He's gonna make him want to commit suicide. I have that feeling. Now, when it concerns the reality of this, Final Fantasy VII Remake, just taking a look at this, oh my god. Like, the nerd in me is just, I am so excited about this. Oh, wow.
My turn.
Oh, damn, she just swatted that thing. Oh god, just Square Enix. You are giving an old nerd everything that he wants. Oh damn, dude, show Ryukin.
Get going.
Okay.
No, you need your healer. What are you doing, Cloud? Hagen. Alright. Like, okay, so the highest attack was 64 hit points, but I guess it's all in the game. Inside the Shimmer building. Whatever.
Got you now.
I don't know what that is. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. Oh, here's a scene where with the bomb, like with the bomb and everything. Yeah, true, Carl, but like he's still a fucking hip hop head, so he'll be able to fucking turn it around. That's the thing. There we go. Oh.
You're not real. You're...
Oh, look how beautiful he is. Oh my god. Look at him. Sephiroth. Oh my god, look at how wonderful this is. Like, everything about this game is just absolute magic.
Cloud.
Cloud. Yes.
I have a favor to ask of you.
No, actually, he has this. He reaches his hand out like, I am your father.
Run away. You have to leave.
No.
You have to live. You bastard!
Yeah. Oh damn! So like that right there, man. He was fucking with his mind. Oh my god.
Hold on to that hatred. So March 3rd of next year. Take my fucking wallet. Oh wait, there's more? Okay. Okay, so pre-order now and receive bonus summon materia DLC. So there's going to be more summons. There's going to be more summons than like, is this going to be like microtransactions or just regular DLC? I am so looking forward to this game. Digital version available from the PlayStation Store. So I was only able to find the full version with the PlayStation advertisement. Nevertheless, though, like, holy jumping fucking shitballs. Like, that is dope as fuck. And I cannot wait for this game. Like, this is a game that I have been waiting on. But I did see some game footage that was played from that was played at E3 this year, and the gameplay for this actually looks pretty fucking easy. All you have to do is just hit one single button. I think it's the cross button, and if you hit the cross button, and you'll be able to just straight start swinging like on the reel. You have ATB meters. You have 2 ATB meters, and once you fill up one of the ATB meters, then you'll be able to do magic and things of that nature. If you use a potion or an item of some sort during battle, then the ATB goes down. Each character has a different way for their ATB to increase in order for them to do the stuff, and they actually made it so switching from one character to the next is a lot easier than they had it for Final Fantasy 15. So I'm looking very forward to actually getting my hands on this. And as a matter of fact, I think there's more. Yep. So here's the deluxe edition. You'll get a steelbook case, an art book for remake. You'll be able to get Cactar as a bonus DLC materia, summon materia, as well as the Chocobo Chick. You'll also get a mini soundtrack CD. Just Square Enix, take my fucking wallet. Oh, what? Okay, I see. Okay, so if you pre-order the first class edition exclusively at the Square Enix store, you'll get all of that. You'll get this you'll get this fucking stand-up of Cloud on the bike, and you'll also get a bonus materia of Carbuncle on top of it. Yes.
PlayStation.
You're goddamn right, greatness awaits. Square Enix, take my fucking wallet. I will buy that first class edition. I will definitely be down to buy that first class edition. And I'm looking very forward to this one. Just holy fucking shit. I'm going to need new underwear after this show, after seeing that. Now, there's one last video that I have, and then we're going to get out of here. And the thing about this upcoming video actually does involve a little bit of explanation. And the explanation is basically this. Here, let me... All right, Carl. You have a good one, brother. So the conversation basically talks... Rude. Always. As always. Some form of idiot coonery on my channel. So this is what I'm talking about. So last night I was watching Bender Boys, and they were trying to get the boy Blue to fucking come up on the show. Instead, they ended up getting Miss Jamie Nicole, and everybody except for Jamie and Child's Play Ninja basically got naked. Good times. But one of the people that they were actually trying to get up into the show was the boy Blue. I mean, hey, you know, the way I look at it, maybe the Bender Boys are trying to throw him a bone and try to get him to come up on there. Maybe so that way to help try to resurrect his fucking failing YouTube career and shit of that nature. But instead, Blue decided to decline unless they gave him money. Okay, well, I mean, everybody else does. But I mean, you are kind of working yourself. By the way, Blue, you are kind of actually working yourself into the right path where you do, you get money in exchange for goods and services. Just like any other American on YouTube that is trying to make a career doing YouTube. So you're kind of on the right path here. And they offered to give you money, and yet you still declined. And that's where the following video ends up coming in, where you ended up basically just declining it. And why? So that way they could fucking make fun of you? Okay, well, what's a little bit of money without getting, without fucking, getting made fun of? You're already getting made fun of either way, so why not do it for free? So, with that being said, let's go back into the miniature, and we'll watch Boy Blue's fucking response. Hopefully, it's in fucking widescreen.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Your big boy Blue up on here. What a quick video addressing all the attack on my pages and profiles. Yes.
Now, this I have no knowledge of. Okay, dude, you need better lighting. Have the light aimed towards you. Keep the focus away from this window, because the window is absorbing all the light. And then it should improve the quality of your fucking camera, so you don't look like fucking Donald Trump wearing a wife beater and a twisted hat.
Yesterday, and then coincidentally, Violent George and his cronies wanted me to come on a show last night, more than likely to try to dog the shit out of me.
Okay, so what's the problem with that? Everybody dogs on you anyway, so you might as well fucking get paid for it.
Make fun of me or whatever,
okay,
live on their show. So
yeah,
why am I going to come to people who I know hate on me and like to try to fuck with me?
Because they're offering you money. Danny Boy, correct, right? Wasn't Violent George offering him money in order to fucking come in? He said that he would give him money if Blue showed up on the Unhappy Hour. Am I correct, Danny Boy? Because I know you were in the chat last night.
Why am I going to just come on your show? So
money you desperately need? Dude, you were going to have an open platform to just speak your mind, and we weren't planning on dogging. So now Blue is fucking paranoid at this point.
I was like, sure, I'll play ball. I'll come on your show if you pay me.
And they were willing to do it, and you never fucking showed. And I know I was watching.
So I don't know if them wanting me to come on the show was tied to the attacks on my pages. Coincidentally,
then why make this video?
I don't know. Purely rumors and speculation.
Then you shouldn't. You should actually look into it, or maybe even just be on the fucking show, and just to find out whether or not that's actually true, instead of just fucking making up bullshit allegations and lies. See, this is the problem that you have, Blue, is that you constantly make this speculations and rumors type videos, and that fucks you up. It seriously, it fucks you up, and like channel wise, and view wise.
At this point, but one can only assume and ponder.
Yeah, one can only assume and ponder if you'll ever actually do something credible with your channel. They were going to give you money. You told them, if you want me on your show, you have to pay me. And they were willing to pay you money. And you never showed.
But yeah, I don't know. I just want to come up on here and say, hey, your attacks did nothing.
Well, because, I mean, really, it's beating a dead horse at this point. It's whipping a horse dead and then continuing to whip it because it's not moving.
I appealed everything and got my pages back.
Whatever.
Nice try.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if the two are interlinked at this point.
Thanks for the hits and views on my memes and videos.
I mean, like, if you had better content and better quality and better things to talk about and better lighting, actually, if you just had better everything, then you'd probably get more views and you wouldn't have to fucking say this shit snidely. You know, you wouldn't have to be satirical about it, you know? And not to mention, like, these motherfuckers might possibly be trying to help you boost their career. They might have been drunk enough to actually think that this was a good idea for you to do that, you know, for them to do that for you. And yet here you are trying to say, well, they were going to dog on me, so they're haters. They're automatically haters.
Y'all are some of my biggest fans.
No, not really. I mean, no. See, here's the thing, though. We don't really have to watch your channel anymore to actually know what the fuck it is that you're talking about. Basically, like, almost any time that you have like a 5-minute live stream that's called Just Chillin', looking for donations, we know what you're trying to do. The only reason why I'm reviewing this video in the first place is because it said Bender Boys, and they're relevant.
So fuck off and have a nice day. Much clown love to my real Juggalo family.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to go ahead and fucking try to stretch that out as thin as possible. See, here's the thing about you and your true Juggalo family. They're a revolving door. I'm sure that I could probably get a plethora of dragon emojis from the amount of people that are watching me right now of whether or not they've actually had any involvement with you or your channel or your donations or anything like that, and they just got fucking bored with you if you hadn't fucked them over already. I can guarantee that. So, what is true Juggalo family to you? The people that give you money because they're the only ones that you didn't try to fuck off, you know? Like, dude, you've been at this shit for fucking so long, and I remember a time where I ended up calling you, and you ended up saying something along the lines of, you know, fuck YouTube and shit because they take all, you know, they take a fucking cut. Fuck Patreon because they take a fucking cut. You know, all that other shit, and it's just like, dude, you tried so hard to try to make yourself as relevant as you possibly could onto this shit for years. And then when you got caught on shit, like, you ducked out and you try to be like, well, I'm going to try to do this thing now. Okay, so like fucking doing Instagram pictures and Facebook posts are going to get you paid at some point in time because I thought that you wanted it to, I thought it was your dream to be a social media figure and to make a living doing it. But just because you fucked over your own fucking channels, you think that it's not going to work out for you anymore, some shit like that. So it's like, dude, here's the problem though. It's like, it's to a point now where we legitimately do not even need to watch your videos anymore. We know what you're doing. We know what you're up to. You're so fucking easy to see. Like, it's incredibly so easy to see whatever it is that you're doing. Anything different in your fucking channel is just nothing more than transparency at this point. Like, we can see through it, you know. And on top of that, like, you're not as charismatic as you were anymore. Like, you've all but given up. The only way that you can actually be true to yourself and giving up on everything that you're doing with this fucking dream of being a YouTube superstar shit is if you just quit. Stop making videos, erase your fucking channels, and disappear. Like, otherwise, you're just gonna keep on posting videos in the hopes of becoming a fucking social media darling. You know, like, I'm gonna put it to you this way: why don't you fucking try to do what, I don't know, I do on here? You know, it'd be a good idea if you actually did something like that. You know, it's like this, like, anytime that I fucking post anything about you at this given point in time, it's basically, I'm gonna fucking tear you apart because you're a moron, and I'm going to try to educate you a little bit on whatever it is that you need to fucking work on in order to actually improve your channel. That's the way I look at it.
I appreciate the love and support.
Yeah, but it comes and goes, dude. It's a revolving door, as I said.
All right. Whoop whoop.
Now, with that being said, that's the end of all of the video footage that I ended up posting up on here. But since I brought up the Bender Boys, I did actually want to bring up something else, and that is the fact that while I was watching this shit, I ended up, while I was watching the Bender Boys shirt, uh, well, like while I was watching the Bender Boys shit, they ended up actually having Child's Play Ninja and Jamie Nicole on there at the exact same time, and I found that to be interesting. As soon as Miss Jamie Nicole got dolled up and fucking opened up the shit, uh, like I was like, dude, I need Doritos or popcorn or fucking something because this is gonna get wild, and it did because everybody got shirtless except for Child's Play Ninja and Miss Jamie Nicole. No matter how many times people tried to tell Jamie Nicole she just needed to get naked, it wasn't going down like that apparently. Now, of course, like there were two things that ended up happening. Of course, CPN and Jamie Nicole ended up going at it again. That's one thing, definitely. And then there was a lot of stuff that Jamie Nicole ended up once again misconstruing. Like she ended up also trying to involve her kid, which as a parent, when it concerns doing stuff on YouTube, I try to do what I can not to involve my kids into this shit. Um, like I don't want them involved in my live streams. I don't want them involved in my videos or anything of that nature. And if I'm in a beef with somebody, I don't want to involve them into my shit. So why you would do that is far beyond me. To me, that just makes it look like, and I'm not saying this to fucking diss. I'm just saying this because this is my form of opinion. When you involve your own children into shit that you've got going on, beef or internet shit or something like that, you're trying to use them as a shield. And as far as I'm concerned, that is highly unnecessary, especially when it concerns your issues that you may have with Child's Play Ninja. To me, that's kind of a petty fucking, that's a petty fucking thing to use your kid as a shield in order to try to somewhat establish your point. So as far as I'm concerned, like you need to stop doing that because that's not a good look for you. You should know better. Honestly, Jamie, you're smarter than that. I think this is pretty much at this point in time, like this is the thing that I'm going to be, I'm going to be fucking saying this type of stuff at some given point in time, because I do actually give a shit in one way, shape, or form. I legitimately feel like I should extend myself out there like that, and just basically be like, look, I'm not the type of person to fucking just try to throw shit out there to try to fucking argue or anything like that. But anything that I say that you somehow misconstrue, I have no idea how you'd be able to do that. But what I'm suggesting though is just to stop with your fucking kid. Stop involving your fucking kid. That's not a good look for you. And and I say that mainly because I feel like she is not smarter. Yeah. At this given point in time, it's like, yeah, And one thing that I will say though is like before she even got online, she actually got in touch with me in the live chat on Vendor Boys, and she ended up saying, "I took your advice." And basically what she meant by that is she watched my live stream when I started talking and she was in my chat. I ended up telling her that you can't fucking upload somebody else's video whole cloth. You basically got to do the exact same shit that I was doing with all of the Mac Lethal and the fucking Tom McDonald disses and all of that other stuff. Um, because that was a review. And I created my own constructive criticism and my opinion. That's what makes it an actual fucking video. The same thing goes for, the Boy Blue video and as well as the Final Fantasy video. Like I was basically reacting, reaction videos as well as review criticism on somebody else's video, like that you can actually get away with. Uploading somebody else's video whole cloth, you can't get away with that shit. So, you know, I see she might be if she wasn't so fucked up all the time. At this given point in time, like I don't know. I don't know if she's fucked up or if or if it's just ignorance or could be stupidity. I don't know. But what I do know when it concerns all of this, though, is like, like at this given point in time, it's basically she's just trying to involve herself into this whole thing so that way she can have some sort of a relevancy. I noticed that when I was watching Bender Boys, anytime that anybody who wasn't named Child's Play Ninja was hitting on her or fucking saying trollish shit, she would kind of like look away and giggle and play with her hair, tuck it behind her ear or something like that, like as if everybody was flirting with her or something like that. Violent George does say a lot, she is bae and all of this other stuff. But let's see. Not that I like to admit it, but if you have been around that a lot, you can tell. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see you, Skinny G. Right on. So, like, here's the thing though, like, anytime somebody that wasn't Child's Play Ninja was fucking saying trollish shit, she took it as flirting. And then anytime that CPN said basically anything in general, she got upset. And it's and to me, I think it honestly has something to do with the fact that like, I mean, obviously we all know she don't like the motherfucker, but a lot of people don't like Child's Play Ninja. But a lot of people don't like Child's Play Ninja because of the fact that he is the truth. So with that being said, like, as far as I'm concerned, I think that a lot of this shit with Jamie Nicole is just mainly done strictly for the idea of getting attention. She thinks that she'll be able to ride this wave in some way, shape, or form, and fucking reach for the stars or some shit like that. Fuck, I don't know. So, whatever. So with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Much motherfucking wicked clown love to all of those that have watched this episode and the last one. Thank you to everybody that was participating in the chat. I'm surprised that I didn't get any fucking super chats, but it is what it is. I don't really care either way. So with that being said, I am KreyzMcKormik, and I'm out this motherfucking bitch. See you next week.